Hey Bazookafide, my favorite friend. Here is what the laser swarm is supposed to look like. This thing is supposed to have one USB cord, a USB cord that connects to the dome, and this is the dome itself. This thing right here. In a laptop, yeah, laser swarm is laptop only, so I'm going to show you this little video.
Welcome to the instructional video for the Laser Swarm Command Center. Step 1. Plug in Laser Swarm Command Center dome using provided cable. Power up laptop and open the Laser Swarm Command Center software.
This is a crucial step, especially when it comes to having your Phoenix LTX, the LTAR, or your laser tag Team Ops Deluxe. The CQB or the normal blasters, doesn't matter.
Look for the red star on the taskbar. Step 2. Link the dome to the computer by selecting the correct serial port. From the control screen, select Tools, then Options. This will bring up the serial port selection tool. On some machines, there will be only one option. If there's only one option, just select OK and the dome will be connected. If there are multiple options, it is typically the last one on the list. Select that option, then click OK. Step 3. Game Setup. We recommend using one of the 3 top options from the Game Type drop-down menu. Customize laser tag with 2 teams, or customize laser tag with 3 teams. In the Options menu, Game Length. Set the internal timer in the guns for timed gameplay. We find that typically, laser tag games are 5 to 10 minutes in length. Reload. Typically, you will want unlimited reloads, but adding limited ammo can be an interesting addition to the game. The Hornet Tagger gets 10 shots per reload. Tags. The Hornet Tagger keeps track of how many times it has been tagged by other taggers, and when the number of tags has been reached, the tagger is out.
Now, all of this is actually customizable. You can actually customize the number of tags, reloads, or even seconds of time, or even the minutes of time, and how long the game does. You can even stop the game early if you think that someone's doing something violent. If someone's breaking the laws of laser tag, you just stop the game early, and the guns will recognize, and all the guns, the LTX, the LTARs, and the Team Ops will all recognize that the game stopped early.
You can select 1 to 99 tags. Shields. This allows you to set the amount of shields in the Hornet Tagger as per game. To activate the shields, push the button directly in front of the trigger on the tagger. Mega. This option does not apply to the Hornet Tagger. Team tags. If checked, friendly fire.
Hold on.
To activate the shields, push the button directly in front of the trigger on the tagger.
Now, for the Team Ops ones, they don't have a button in front of the trigger for the older Team Ops blasters, but for the button on top next to the trigger that activates shields is usually standard for both LTX and the LTARs.
Mega. This option does not apply to the Hornet Tagger. Team tags. If checked, friendly fire is on. Players can tag teammates. We recommend turning team tags off for team games so that teammates cannot tag each other. Step 4. Once your game is set up, click the Start Hosting button to begin linking the guns. Note, if the Laser Swarm Command Center does not blink green, repeat Step 2 to find the correct serial port.
Now, for the hosting, you have to get all of the guns, Team Forts, LTX, or the LTARs, to be close or at least nearby the dome in order for it to work. Otherwise, the dome will not recognize that there's blasters there, and the computer will not complete the hosting.
Step 5. Link the Hornet Blaster to the Laser Swarm Command Center dome. The dome will be flashing green, and the laptop will be emitting a beacon noise.
Now, if you want to link all the LTARs, make sure that you press this little white reload button and hold it until you hear a little beep. That means it's now on the hosting mode.
You're now ready to pair the Hornet Tagger to the system. Turn your Hornet Blaster on, one at a time, and hold the reload bumper, the paddle on the front of the handguard. down until it links to the system.
You'll know when all the LTARs are linked to the system if you see the red dome flash red. That means you're not out. You'll know when this thing is linked. You'll know when all the LTARs are linked whenever you see whenever you see the sensor dome flash red. You're not out of the game. That means it's just been synced to the dome.
Once it links, release the reload bumper. The gun will chime in, and the sensor dome will light up and stay lit when they are linked. The red sensor dome on the Hornet Tagger will need to be in line of sight with the Laser Swarm Command Center dome until the game begins. We recommend using a table to lay the guns down on until you begin the game.
If you have a whole lot of LTX blasters or LTARs, make sure that you have them inside of a case and have them nearby the dome.
Step 6. Begin game by clicking the Start Countdown button. Step 7. Play laser tag. If you need to end the game early, click the End Game Early button and not the Abort Game button.
Just like I said before, end game early is only you're only going to use the end game early if you see someone doing something lethal or very illegal to the laser game laws.
Aborting the game will dump the game and no scoring will be calculated.
Do not do that.
Step 8. Game over. Once the game is over, have all players place their guns around the Laser Swarm Command Center dome until they all check in. Once all guns have checked in, scoring table will appear. Note, if a gun will not check in, you can click the Drop All Waiting button. Force the system to calculate scores with the checked-in taggers. If a gun will not check in, it is normally caused by one of two problems. The player turned their gun off and restarted it during gameplay, or the batteries are low.
Now, the scoreboard will only appear whenever it's the end of the game. And once all the guns are linked, you will see the scoreboard on your laptop. Well, that's about it, Bazookafide. This is my only really cool tutorial on how you can use the Laser Swarm Dome and to link up all of your blasters you currently have.